coverage again. Now, this is my phone. And this is also I see that. Okay. And you see? And that is the book. And there is another. This is a book. Okay. This book as well. Our relationship with this book. Okay? Do you understand? This book is with a relationship with this book. Why they call it piloting? Why? I'm not a harbor pilot, I'm not a captain. But this is usable. It's the same way, the same story. The rule of this is coming. What inside writing rule in this book is coming from here. What? Okay. Coming from here. This is a very techness. The techness of the book. What rule written in this book is coming also, or maybe they are had relationship. They are Mr. and Mrs. Maybe. So just take a look. And one explanation and comment. The book are not, what I mean, the ship, the vessel, are not going to run without any theory. You need to calculate first, and when the ship runs, that is according to KNOT, knot. The high speed of the ship is 22 knot, maybe. But accordingly, as I saw, as I noticed, that is only 15 knots, 18, or in airports, they are also using knot, but they are in a high speed. It will reach into 300 or 260 knot, 250 knot. But in a ship, they are also using a measurement knot. So it will reach only 18 knots for a high speed. So high speed, that is 18 knots or 20. And a big ship, for example, aircraft carrier, the maximum speed is 18 knots, the high speed. But the aviation, they are also using knots, but to express 260 knots, 210 knots, 180 knots, 150 knots, 190 knots. They are also using. The high speed is maybe 280 knots, the Air Force, which is, you can see the F-20, F-16, the stealth bomber, and that is the speed of 290 knots. That is the jet plane, and the rocket is might be 320 knots going to up there in the outer space to reach the moon. And they are also using knots. Okay? So, but in a vehicle land, they are using kilometer. So you cannot measure the same as what the land vehicle measurement comparing to a sea navigation. And I'm using this book, which I really master it. But there is a law in this book, Law of the Road at Sea, International Law of the Road at Sea, same as here. Yes, same as what rule here inside. So therefore, if you will see, if you will see, I'm not very good in the school. Well, it's okay. I'm not force you to hire me as a captain on the ship. I'm not forcing you to hire me myself to be a captain on the ship. But I have my book, a lot of books. So you are going to have to tell you that just listen the captain. It's because we are going to use dead reckoning. You know what is dead reckoning? Dead reckoning is theory of non-electronics or computation. That is the dead reckoning. Non-electronics or computer navigation. And then it will put up into one term, LORAN. If you're going to have a LORAN using dead reckoning, you did not required to use computer or electronics. So only maps and a plotting table. It's very simple also, but you need to have full watchman do what's around you and the bridge. But in the computer, you can drive with the electronics and the computer using alone. Be as a captain, only one in a ship. You can run the ship as long as you have your electronics and computer for navigation in sea. But I would like to remind you, Knots is usable in sea navigation and any water, navigable water, and any aviation measurement. But in outer space, they must not, the NASA should be, or any country that use going outside, have a rocket and flying there over in the moon and going to another planet Mars and complete things they built. It is not need of to change the kind of measurements. It must be not also. Even how the high speed of the rockets going to outer space, it must be, it should be same way with the measurement of the sea navigation and the aviation navigation or air navigation. Thank you.